so he'll join the tail of the field for our jackpot final. And lights start to flash, ready for the start. Watch for Rob Maunder. He'll be no doubt keen to get a quick start, and the green flag falls, and it was Griffith got away quickest on the outside. Now watch the charge as they go into first turn. Andrew Fuller got a little bit sideways. They start to bunch themselves up. We're up the front of the race, and it's Smith on the inside, Griffith on the outside. Then comes behind them Maunder, and up on the outside Blanche in car number 8. He's going to go right around into second spot. Griffith got the slingshot up high on the track, and following him through was Blanche in car number 8. To slot into that second spot. Then comes Smith in the 77. Rob Maunder in car number 2. Fuller is very high on the track, scraping the concrete wall. He's back in 5th spot. But we only need the top driver out of this one. And look at the desperation. Fuller right around the outside. He got a touch with the concrete wall. He drops into 3rd spot across the front of Maunder. Maunder got a touch on the back of him and put him up onto the infield. He manages to keep it under control though and get it back on the track, but he's dropped a couple of placings. Up the front of the race now, Blanche on the outside. Well, it'd be good to see him win this one because he's had a lot of bad luck this year so far, and now he leads the way. Blanche out in front, Griffith in second. Then comes Rod Ether now, that's come from nowhere to join in the battle, and he might be the danger coming out of the pack. Ether, he moves up into second spot. He's very high on the track. Coming through on the inside, Maunder now. Oh, he got a touch, Ether, right across the front. Oh, Griffith just stopped all of a sudden in back straightaway, the 48. The red light comes on, and there's cars all over the track. Well, it was Rod Ether that was the man that got into trouble. He got the little touch.
Yeah, I reckon he got a little tap too, Joel.
And around he went in front of the rest of the field. He was very lucky to get away with missing all the cars.
Our official on the far side of the track said that Rod Ether came down high off the wall, and he was the one that caused the problem. So the chief steward is taking some advice from the official on the far side of the track, and car 10 Rod Ether is going to be sent to the rear. Okay, the lights are flashing. Watch out for Maunder in second spot. Only one driver to go through. Oh, Maunder tried to crib the start, and a couple of them back in the pack tried to crib the start as well. But there's real pressure on up front. The steward's not going to take any hanky-panky. He wants them in single file. He wants them to stay in single file until he gives them the green light. But Rob Maunder's not going to be too keen to do that because one car will get a start in our jackpot final at the rear of the field. Now the lights flash again. There's the green, away they go. Blanche determined to hang on to the lead, but Rob Maunder in the blue car number 2 equally determined to try and get it away from him. Down back straight away, Maunder coming up on the inside. Blanche has left him a little bit of room to come through, but he's got the power a little higher up on the track. Maunder tries to throw it in underneath. He lost it. He's lost it with 3 to go. He can still keep it on the track, but he's going to make it hard for himself if he keeps making those mistakes. Blanche is the leader. Maunder is in second. Then there's a gap to Smith. Back in 3rd place, but really the only place that matters is the top place because that gets the start in the final. Blanche has got that place at this stage, followed by Maunder. Then there's a charge of cars, headed up by Warwick. Another Maunder getting through on the inside in the 105, and he's blown it all on his own. Round he went, backed it around the wrong way. Whoa, where you going? He said, whoa, look out here. Dodge 'em cars at the show. Down main straight away. Blanche is the leader with 1 to go. Rob Maunder is now going to drive up on the inside of him. Can he hang on long enough, Blanche? Will his luck stay? Or will that dreaded bad luck come back to him? Rob Maunder got a clip on the back end of him. That might have been the chance that Blanche wanted. Into main straight away. Trevor Blanche is the leader. He comes to grab the checker. Maunder makes the dive. He can't quite get there. And Blanche is first, followed by Maunder. Then came Warwick and Smith. Johnson is next, followed by Rod Ether. Then comes Smith and Pearson in the McPherson in the 44 car, followed by Islip in 78 and the 13 car of Harland. So Trevor Blanche notches up his first win of the season and has fought very hard to get it. He's had a really bad couple of nights early on in the season, but now he's grabbed the checkered flag in the Burton's Radiator Service Street Stock Sedan Consolation. Getting set for a start. And away they go in the Go-Karts Go Better Ride Jackpot final. And oh, here's trouble up the front of the race. Norm Dowdy in trouble, and it balked Steve West. He had to drop back. Darryl Norrie in the 73 car went up on the outside, but one of the favourites for the trifecta, Peter Hopwood, has hit the lead, and a lot of the fans are starting to cheer. Darryl Norrie is getting out very quickly. There's a car spearing up onto the infield, the 62 car of Pearson. He's been pushed right out of the action. Play on, says the referee, and away we go. Into main straightaway, Peter Hopwood, the leader. Darryl Norrie working away hard. Then comes Norm Dowdy. On the inside goes Kevin Hopwood in the New South Wales number 1. He's knocking the other fancied runner, the number 3 of Steve West, back into 5th place. And then Mark Stewart trying to get out of the pack. He's in 6th. Down main straightaway, race leader, one of the favourites for the event, and that's Peter. Oh, look at this, shoving and pushing coming out of turn 4. Steve West and Kevin Hopwood, they were going door handle to door handle coming out of that turn. Down back straightaway, race leader, Peter Hopwood in front of Darryl Norrie. Here, Steve West trying to get through on the inside on the low line. Down the main straight, 6 laps to go.
Oh, Westy's trying to muscle his way through on the inside, and Hopwood's meat in the sandwich. He just got sanged there coming through the middle. Now he's up into 3rd spot. Kevin Hopwood comes into trifecta calculation, and look out Mark Stewart. Here he comes on the outside, and he's going to try and get through, but he got hampered there by Dowdy, and also Steve West comes across in front, and now he has to tuck back behind, but I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to make a throw for these top 3 placings, Mark Stewart, but he'll want to get a move on because they're starting to run out of laps and they're starting to bunch up the front of the race. It's the 70 of Peter Hopwood, the 73 of Darryl Norrie, and the New South Wales 1, Kevin Hopwood, but not for long. One in trouble, Goman. I thought he was going to go over, but he managed to keep it down. The red light comes on, and he gets off the track though, and maybe, just maybe, he might have been hampered there by one of the other drivers, and that's why we've seen the red light come on. I think he's got a flat tyre too. That front right-hand tyre looked very... Yep. It's only flat on the bottom though, so he's right. The restart, we'll see. 4 laps remaining. How is your trifecta looking? It brings a lot of drivers into play, Ross.
Yeah, now they've got a stoppage. Black flag going out for 96. Car 96 of Perkins has been black flagged from the race. And as Joel's pointed out, now we've got a restart. Other cars come right into play, and the pressure is going to be on the favourite, Peter Hopwood. He goes up into 1. Darryl Norrie into 2.
Well, I think that's where the pressure will be, Ross.
Yeah.
On Darryl Norrie, because look right behind him, he's got Kevin Hopwood, Mark Stewart, and I think Steve West was up there as well. So he's the one that's going to come under the pressure, I'd reckon.
Into main straight, there's the flag to send them away. 4 laps left to go, and there goes Kevin Hopwood. He goes into 2nd place. He's out after Peter Hopwood. Can he get by him? Hopwood, that's Peter Hopwood, drifts up wide, and Kevin Hopwood's got him on the inside. Peter Hopwood comes back at him. They're door handle to door handle out of turn 4. The fans are cheering for Peter Hopwood. Kevin Hopwood moves up on the inside, and Kevin Hopwood's going to get the lead away from Peter Hopwood. That might knock the trifecta players out. I don't know. There might be a few people that have nominated him, although he was way back on the grid draw. Been an absolutely fantastic performance by Kevin Hopwood to come through and take the lead. Well, over! Over goes Norm Dowdy in the 52. He just happened to get the dig in, and up and over he went, and I don't know, that may go back to Peter Hopwood being in front. It depends on what lap was actually scored by the lap scorers.
I think they may have just crossed the line too, Ross.
Oh boy, this is developing into a nail biter for the fans out there with their entries in our street stock competition. And Kevin Hopwood, just let me count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He started on 12th place in the grid. So I don't think many people would have put the New South Wales 1 into their trifecta, starting that far back.
Well, that's just showing why he has got the New South Wales 1 on the side. He's come from... no, but he's given the signal to 2, I think, Ross. Yes. Peter Hopwood gets back in front.
Oh dear.
Well, you want to be on the ball now.
Yeah, the lap was not scored. The lap wasn't scored, so Peter Hopwood goes back to the front. So, 3 nail-biting laps left to go. Do we part with the $250 tonight or don't we? There's green. Kevin Hopwood got away to a beaut start and he just goes straight through on the inside of Peter Hopwood and he's going to pick him up fairly easily this time. Well, Kevin Hopwood goes back to the lead. Then comes the 70 car of Peter Hopwood, and look at the battle for third. Mark Stewart right round the outside. He's going to grab third place, coming into main straight away on the outside of Daryl Norrie. So Mark Stewart goes up into third. Daryl Norrie's back to fourth, and then Steve West. Another car in trouble, a 45 of Dave Brown, but down main straight away, one more lap to go. It's Kevin Hopwood, the New South Wales 1, in front of the 70 of Peter Hopwood, 68 Mark Stewart, 73 Daryl Norrie. They're the top 4 cars coming into the main straight away. Here's the checkered flag, and the New South Wales 1 of Kevin Hopwood is first. Let's look for the minor placings. The 70 of Peter Hopwood and the 68 of Mark Stewart finishes in third place. So our officials sifting through the entries, looking for the numbers, and the numbers that are needed are New South Wales 1, 70 and 68.